Oops, hang on. Not ready. What up, friends? How are you doing? Look at me exercising again. I'm just trying to get the heart a pumping. That's it. I'm just trying to get the heart pumping. Okay, my friends, y'all know I don't know why I'm talking about this. Y'all know I have a Instagram. That's where it gets popping. Yes, I worked out again today, so excuse the look. Okay. Um, it only takes 20 minutes of workout to, get the heart going. That's all I'm doing. Okay. All right. So, I wanted to give Jazzy a little credit, my Jazzy life, and that's about all I'm going to give her today. But I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Okay? Hang on. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm always drinking pink lemonade. Lemonade, pink lemonade, strawberry lemonade. And I just found out that Powerade has this flavor. So it doesn't taste as good as regular, but yeah, no. I have to hydrate myself. I'm going to go shower in a bit, get ready, and I'm going to be off Saturday. I'm not working this weekend. I need to take time. I'm just overworking myself. Okay. I'm overworking myself. I might work. There's a chance if there's some desperation, I will. But as of right now, I'm taking the day off. We'll see. All right. So I'm going to give my Jazzy life some credit. We all know Ursula likes to say that she's that biatch. Okay. You're actually not. I actually get my views from my Jazzy life. I have to include her in the title or people won't really watch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay? So, yeah. I like the way my hair looks like this. Kind of sloppy. Oh, it was a good sweat. Such a good, when you sweat like really good and you're like, your lungs are open and clear. I gave up smoking cold turkey. Eight years ago, cold turkey. I've been able to cold turkey a lot of things. And smoking was one of them, okay? Oh my gosh, my skin is like glistening. I can't believe I'm going to be 43. Like, look at me. I sweated my makeup off. Okay, I'm still sweating because I'm so hot. But I can't have the fan on because then it's gonna be very noisy. Anyways, so I'm gonna be 43 in like 2 weeks. July 16th is my birthday. I always get compliments of because of my eyes and they're not even colored. You know why? Because I'm a good person. When you have inviting eyes, not colored, but just like inviting eyes, that means you're a good person. Because the eyes are the window or the door or something like that to the soul. And ever since I've always had nice eyes. People have always complimented me on them, but really complimenting me lately, like recently. So just putting it out there. Okay, so I got a question from my Instagram friends before I get into the ladies. Okay, I got a question if I am in a relationship because I guess apparently the way I kind of implied somehow that I was in a relationship. And is my big announcement this week going to be a relationship? Probably not. It probably isn't, but I am open. I'm not closed off to the idea like I was before. It would be cool to hang out with somebody. But I'm not in a relationship. But I guess it did kind of, I watched myself back and I did kind of imply like if I was kind of like in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship, by the way, but I'm not opposed to it. You know, like before I was like, nope, get away from me. Don't even, I'm actually more, you know, possibly open to entertaining somebody, you know, but nothing official. Okay. So there's that out of the way. Back to Jazzy. So yeah, the only way to really get views, because I know Liv, aka Ursula, likes to say she's that bitch. Okay, I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. You're actually not. Even other people who make videos on her will agree. If you put my Jazzy life in the title, oh, you're gonna get the views. You are. So she's not technically the bitch, but I mean she does get some views. Okay. Anyway, so my point of the story was life. Okay, it's gonna tie into the ladies. Okay, you know how the other day, some of you may have seen it, the video, some of y'all may have not. I was talking about how, you know, you can't really leave a job if you don't like somebody, because I find in my life, I'll meet another person just like the other one at another job, you know? Like in my life, I've always come in contact with the same type of people, different faces, okay? So I used to run away and like run, you know, far away from certain types of people. But I learned in life that you will come in contact with somebody else just like them. So it's like that's my test in life, to be able to handle this type of person better, you know, because as you meet another person like the other one, you learn how to, you learn how to, you know, you learn how to deal with those types of people, like people at work that may be bitchs, right? Maybe we don't click or whatever. I don't take anything personal that anybody says to me anymore. Before, yes, some of y'all were here for that, right? Okay, some of y'all were here, so you know, y'all seen it with y'all's eyes. Okay, but now, okay, I'm a lot better at the communication and at the not taking things so personal anymore. Back in my early 20s, in my hot-headed days, I used to be like Jazzy in a way. Not bothered, okay? Didn't cared, but cared. I'm not gonna say anything, but said something. You know, I used to do that too, because I was very much bothered. Okay, I was. She says she's not bothered. She's bothered because she always comes up and calls people clout chasers and whatever and whatnot. Okay. The thing that I do now is I don't even address it. When people say whatever they want about their little side comments on the Facebook or whatever. First of all, I don't go where I don't belong. Okay. I don't go wandering anymore. So I have no idea if people are even talking about me. Nor do I give a fuck. You know, that's another thing. I don't care. Okay. I truly don't care. And if somebody says, you know, you're one ugly ass bitch, and I'll be like, you know what? I see where you're coming from. And then I'll say, I agree or don't, or I disagree. Everybody is agree or disagree. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions about you, and they will have their own opinions about you. You can't force somebody to not say certain things about you, because everybody has their own mind made up about you. First impressions is very important. The reason I was pissed off is because somebody painted pictures of me that weren't even me, okay? Wasn't even me. And that gave people the first impressions. I'd rather you judge me for me, not what somebody else who has beef with me or clearly has an issue with me. Is that the cat? Oh no, it's a pillow. Has an issue with me. You know, I'd rather you judge me on the and Jazzy, not my Jazzy life, but the other Jazzy that was in the mommy sector briefly. She always says, and I always remember since I always started watching her, I'd rather you judge me on the truth than a lie. And that's what pissed me off, because I'm so careful in my life not to be a thought, not to be a whore, not to give myself to just anybody, right? And the first thing out of this person's mouth was, I'm a slut. First thing off the rip. So what do people think that don't know me? That I'm a slut and that I sleep with anybody? That is what pissed me the fuck off. And that's why I was livid for months, because I'm like, do you know how much dick I'm fucking saying no to? Do you know how many motherfuckers are trying to holla and I'm saying no? And this dumbass over here is over here telling people that that's what I do for a living. That's how I pay my bills here. So that is what pissed me the fuck off. Okay. That's why I was livid. And yeah, I was bothered. Okay. I was, because I'm like, wow, you're really going to say that? And this is coming from a person who, I'm not even going to go there. Okay. I'm not even going to go there, because then we're just going to open up a can of worms. Okay. And we've moved on from that. Okay. But that's what pissed me off. Okay. Now what I do, this is how I can comment on it, Jazzy, is I truly don't care, because like I said, if people want to believe that about me, okay. That's why I said the other day, if you want to continue to say things about me, I give you my permission. Say what you want about me. You want to say I'm a SLUT? Okay, then I'm that. But I'm not going to participate in the argument anymore. I'm not going to address it. I told you guys, I want my peace. I just want peace and quiet. That's what I wanted this whole time. Okay? Yes, there were distractions along the way, but it wasn't for nothing, you know. I grew so much. I'm gonna try not to get emotional. I grew so much as a person, and I can pretty much handle like anything. And not now. I do have my hang on before I say that. I do have my times. Like I can, fly off set handle, but I mean, I gather myself quickly. I don't stay the way I used to stay like in a funk like for a long time, for months at a time. I don't do that anymore, because it's not even worth the energy. That energy that you're worried about, motherfuckers like me, because I do make videos about these bitches, okay? So those comments that you're worried about that I'm saying, they don't even matter. So don't even worry about what people say. You know what I mean? Because people are going to be entitled to their own opinions, okay? And it doesn't matter. Don't waste your energy on that. You just focus up there where you got to go. You know what I mean? And that was hard for me, because I'm a very prideful person. People were saying some disgusting things about me that are not true at all, okay? And it was very hurtful, because these were some people that I grew up with, people that I grew up with, people I went to school with, and not one person defended me. Nobody said, like, no, she's not like that. She's a fucking prude. Nobody. No, nobody said that. Nobody. But then that's when you find out who's really your friend, who's really there for you. And just because you'd be there for whoever, no matter what, doesn't mean they're going to reciprocate it and be like that with you. You know what I mean? Even though I'm that type of friend, that doesn't mean that's the types of friends I have. You think that's the type of friends you have until everybody turns on you. Then you realize, okay, maybe we weren't friends after all, And it was very hurtful. It was very eye-opening. But you know what? Whatevs. I hope they're enjoying their lives together. Just kidding. I honestly got over it. But how long have people been making videos of Jazzy? She knows what ticks the people off. She does it on purpose because she has no purpose, no, she has nothing to her. She's like a hollow woman with artificial, like an artificial personality. Like she gets people's videos because she can't even come up with videos on her own. And the only way she grew her channel was from negativity. And then she wonders why there's a cloud of negativity following her. She doesn't evolve. By now, she should have, you know, evolved. She could have taken what people were saying and changed. What she, for the most part, has changed a little bit, okay, somewhat, and has taken what we said. And on camera, I'm not saying she's changed, but on camera, it's not as bad. But she does have, I mean, compared to like before, okay, and Liv will never learn anything because she is hell-bent on us being jealous of her and her government benefits, okay? No, we're not, okay? At least I know I'm not. I'm not. I worked very hard. And I'm not saying I was never on government benefits. I used to get the food stamps, Medicaid for my daughter, okay? I used to be on all that. At one time I was on housing. Those are stepping, wait, what's the word I'm saying? Stepping, you know what I'm trying to say. Steps to move on, to evolve, not stay stagnant in the same position. Because this is what we're here for, to evolve, to be better people, to move on, to grow, you know, not to stay in the same fucking position, same cycles. You notice they haven't moved at all. They haven't moved at all up here. Yeah, maybe Jazzy has a, you know, bigger house, but that's pretty much it. Her mentality is still the same. We're supposed to grow as human beings, you know, as we age, as people criticize us. All these people were criticizing me, calling me a whore, saying things about my mothering, okay? And I did. They were right on some things, not about my mothering, because I'm a damn good mother, okay? Yes, I coddle my children, but who cares? I only have 2 of them, okay? Let me coddle. Also, oh, hang on. I hope y'all could hear me. I didn't know the Bluetooth was on. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I was worried because I haven't been saved. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I coddle my kids. Okay, so what? And I'm going to continue to. Okay? Also, the things that they were talking about, my attitude and stuff like that, I agree. I agree with them because I did have a nasty attitude. I was unapproachable. I will say, I heard what y'all were saying, okay? And yeah, I was nasty. But because my back was against the wall, it wasn't for nothing, okay? My back was against the wall. I was by myself. I didn't want to involve anybody, which I could have involved my brother. I could have involved, you know, people. But I wanted to deal with it by myself, okay? I wanted to deal with it by myself, and I did, okay? And I never once cried to anybody. I never once said, help me, please. These people are picking on me and they'll leave me alone. No, I never said that because I knew what I was saying online, and I knew I was antagonizing people when I should have just fucking ignored it, okay? Like Liv. She's antagonizing people, saying, what did she say she was going to do to me? Not to me, to them, because I would never. It's not my battle, you know. I understand why it's going to be done, and Liv just needs to shut the fuck up, but she's not going to. She isn't going to because she doesn't see anything wrong with what she is doing. She feels that she can do that. She can talk whatever she wants to people, which sure, go ahead. But be right. And this is what I told my daughter since she was little, because my daughter has had a mouth on her since she was like 2 years old, okay? And I always told her, when you get older and you talk to an adult like that, I'm not helping you because you're over there fucking with people and giving attitude to people like that, you're gonna see what the fuck happens. And don't come looking for me, because my daughter has had a mouth, okay, since she was little, very little, and she didn't give a fuck. She did not care. And I used to tell my daughter that, and that is something that Liv and a lot of people I see, they don't know. So I was antagonizing people. I was commenting and I was entertaining the bullshit. So that's what I was getting. That I was getting the people pissed off, okay? Because I didn't stop saying anything, okay? I just kept, and I would kind of troll a little bit. I admit it, okay? I would troll a little bit. But then I saw it not going anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. We're still in the same spot. Nothing was, you know what I mean? So I made a decision when I saw that creepy man taking a picture of my house. I'm like, you know what? They played too much. This is just too much. I'm out. I have a lot of shit I got to do to get myself together, because I was broken. I was not myself. I was learning myself again. I was building myself back up. And I didn't have time for that, okay? I needed all that energy for moi, okay? For me. And everybody goes through this. It's not just, Liv. Hey, you don't have a shirt on. You're coming out on the video. Go over there. Go. How long has he been back there with no shirt? Nobody told me. Anyways, so nobody, it was just a lot, okay? But everybody goes through this, if you notice. A version of it. Maybe not so harsh and so real life like mine was, but everybody goes through it at one point or another. And I was so shocked because how old we are, how old we are. And I didn't know that. I like, it shocked me. It really did. It really shocked me. And it was definitely an eye-opening experience. And I learned I had to let go of people, even on Facebook friends. I have like 80 friends on Facebook. And some of you guys are some of my Facebook friends, because I deleted everybody except for a few family members. And I've invited y'all to go follow me, because I do short form videos on Facebook. So I actually have a little following, okay, on Facebook. And it's about the same size as this following. Yeah. So but anyways, I deleted everybody. I deleted people, places, things that no longer serve. And that was it. You know what I mean? And I moved on, and I kept working on myself. And that's what these ladies need to do. Even you guys out there, there's a lot of things that we could be doing with ourselves, growing ourselves, you know what I mean? And evolving as people. And that's what we got to do. Anyways, so that's my life story for the day. Can you at least put a shirt on? That's my life story for the day. And no, I'm not in a relationship. Oh, yeah. And then I got, well, I'll do my 10 questions later, because I have 10 questions now. Okay? Bye-bye. Say bye.
Bye.